If you can read Savitri, all your inner troubles will tend to disappear. A talk to the students by Amal Kiran, Mother India, April 1971. Then all of a sudden I remembered that when you cannot have the privilege of seeing the face of the Mother or Sri Aurobindo, which can make whole every broken spirit, you can turn to the poetry of Sri Aurobindo, that poetry which is called the mantra. The mantra is the highest spiritual poetry, as you know. It is the divine, as it were, expressing himself directly, not through any other medium of consciousness. The divine being getting embodied in words on the very plane of the divine himself. That is the mantra. It is the word from the overmind, the supermind's delegate, that has been the governing power of the universe so far. I remembered also that I had asked Sri Aurobindo what plane a certain passage in Savitri, the description of Savitri herself in Canto 2 of Book 1, had come from. Very grudgingly, he had admitted it to have come from the overmind, or rather the overmind intuition, as he very cautiously used to label the source of the highest poetry in his own works. The passage begins. Near to earth's wideness, intimate with heaven, exalted and swift a young, large-visioned spirit, voyaging through worlds of splendor and of calm, overflew the ways of thought to unborn things. It goes on to read somewhere in its middle what I consider the mantra of mantras. As in a mystic and dynamic dance, a priestess of immaculate ecstasies, inspired and ruled from truth's revealing vault, moves in some prophet cavern of the gods, a heart of silence in the hands of joy, inhabited with rich creative beats, a body like a parable of dawn that seemed a niche for veiled divinity, or golden temple door to things beyond. Onward from glory to glory, the passage moves. I recited the whole of it, and when on the way to the close, I came to the line. For even her gulfs were secrecies of light. I suddenly felt cured, made whole. So I said to my friend, if you can read Savitri, all your inner troubles will tend to disappear. But you have to read it aloud to yourself. My friend was surprised. I have read Savitri several times, he said, but I have never thought of reading it loudly. I explained, that is the way to read it because the sound significance is tremendous. It must go into you through your ears. You cannot just read it with your eyes. You have to read in a slow, controlled voice, bringing out the vowel, values, the consonant, combinations, and the sound of the line as a whole. It is then that the language sweeps beyond thought to stir awake deeper tracts in you. It is then that the mantra will wing home to you. And I can assure you that if you let it do so, your undiagnosable damage will disappear.